Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for affording me this opportunity. I also rise to support this motion. But of course, like those that have spoken before me have said, Mr. Speaker, we may want to urge this dialogue committee that will be formed that it should only discuss matters affecting Kenyans and not any particular individual, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, though dialogue is a good thing, but we may want to beseech all of us that you should have dialogue not only after elections, that dialogue should not be provoked through demonstrations and violence, Mr. Speaker, that we should be talking to one another as Kenyans even when we do not have elections and even when we have not come out of elections. And Mr. Speaker, we must call out the hypocrisy from the Azimio side that only one election out of 6 is problematic all the time. It cannot be, Mr. Speaker, that all the other 5 elections, apart from the presidential election, are okay, but the presidential election is never okay, and thus demonstrations have to happen and we are forced into a dialogue. So, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, let this dialogue committee not discuss anything else other than issues affecting Kenyans and not the leaders in Azimio or whichever side. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rest my case.
Senator Wamala.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I was a bit worried, Mr. Speaker, when you called the mover to reply. Today in the morning, I set off from Nyeri very early to come and contribute to this debate. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would want to urge us sitting in this house, we were all elected. Mr. Speaker, sir, we know that it is important, yes, to have a conversation. But as important as it is to have a conversation, I would want to challenge ourselves moving forward. Now that we've agreed to embrace dialogue, we would want to see the minority side, when the CSs come here, sit down and listen and from their question. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is quite unfortunate. And I would want to urge the team that has been chosen to read this dialogue. In the last paragraph of their report, let us give us a formula that will ensure that Kenyans will no longer die on the streets because somebody has lost an election. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is indeed very deceptive. We know that the only genuine conversation is held every 5 years as envisaged by our constitution. It is indeed very unfair to the Kenyans, to the taxpayers, in a country that is really struggling to make economic recovery, that we have subjected the taxpayers again into paying additional costs for making 10 people sit down, and some of the name. I wish so much, Mr. Speaker, sir. In the other list that I saw, Senator Wambua, who is a good debater, who is a committed Christian, other than having somebody like Eunice Wamalwa, who you know that does not even qualify. And I would recommend in this house that we expunge the name of Eunice Wamalwa and replace that name with Senator Wambua, who we know is committed to delivering this country. Mr. Speaker, as I sit down, I would want to say that it is important that we have the right people in the right table so that we can move forward. Mr. Speaker, I support.
Senator Kamar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Leader of Majority, for giving me the 3 minutes. I want to join my colleagues in supporting the